Hi y'all, I'm back. I did do a little work off camera. I wanted to show you where I'm at so far and then we can continue. So here is the cover, so far how it turned out. And then I took the extra piece I had and put it on the inside. This is still a little damp over here. And then my focal point, I had mentioned I wanted to use that owl. So the stamp itself actually came with a little moon next to it, but I wanted a bigger moon, so took a little scrap piece of watercolor and I made my own moon. Made a little boo-boo there when I was using a Sharpie along the edge, but that will get covered up when I put this little guy on there. So I used the leftover scraps of tissue paper to cover this, and this is going to be part of my focal point. I'm going to cut this down. I think it's a little too long. I have some fabric that I pulled out of my scrap bin from an old quilt I made years ago. So I'm going to use this material to not only wrap around the spine, but I'm also going to have a little bit of it peeking out around this. So let's see. I'm trying to think of the order here in which I want to go. This needs to get cut down. So let's do that. While this is drying, I'll set this aside and we'll pull up my cotton mat here. Pull that aside. There we go. So I gotta decide how much I want it cut down. It's gonna be something like that. I think I want to cut off maybe an inch. Yeah, I think an inch. So I am going to take off an inch. I'll use my X-Acto knife. Or a cutting knife. There we go. Flip this over. Okay. So this is the second day since I first started filming. And it's another beautiful sunny day. Starting to go through. I can feel it in some spots. There we go. Excellent. I have to save that for something. Okay, so let's see. And then I want a coordinating piece of this to go on the back side of my cover. And I'll show you what I'm doing with that here shortly. So I just want to cut a piece, some old file folder. It just happens to be purple. And I think what I'm going to do is just draw around it. There we go. And then I can just cut that with my scissors. Put that away. And that away. There we go. Excellent. Put that aside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this piece to my cover and this to the inside of the cover in the same location. But I found these awesome little, I guess it's like a brad, but it's more of a stud, I guess, because it looks the same on both sides and it doesn't have the little splitter piece in it. So I had a set I bought a while back ago and never used it, so I figured, you know what? This is also a time to start getting the things out and using stuff that I have purchased that have just been sitting around. So this we'll do that together here too. So let's see. I think the next thing is I want to cut a piece of this or tear a piece of this to match the outside. Yeah. Let's see. Just want it to barely show through. Try to keep this on camera. Sorry guys if I keep moving off. I think I've got it lined up. Let's see from there. Let's do here. There it is. And then there's that other cut right there. Excellent. Okay. All these lovely little strings we'll save. Oops. Alright, so that is going to end up on there. But before I start attaching these guys, I want to do a little work on this. So, that's what I'm going to use these for. Actually, this and the other, oops, the other, my pile over here to the left is getting out of control. I wanted to tip over. I want to do some stamping on this as well. Okay. So I'll move those aside. And let's see, oh, you guys can see what I'm doing? Ooh, maybe not as much as I thought. Okay, here we go. Where are we at? Oh, wow, that's really off. Hold on. Let me adjust this just a little. Sorry about that. I didn't realize how bad it was off camera. Okay, that's better. All right, that should be a better video now. Okay. So I've got these feather stamps, and I think I've only used them a few times. Again, stuff that I bought that I never used. These are cute, Discover and Journey, but I think I'm just going to stick with what's up at the top. And I'm going to use that pretty purple on here, and I'm going to use black on there. So I'm going to start with this one. And I think I will use my, oops, I just dropped something I didn't want to drop. I'll grab it later. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm just using this acrylic top, or this top to an acrylic box as my stamp block. There we go. That works. So I'm just going to randomly place these around the outside edge, mostly. Do maybe 2 of each. You can go off the. I'll go off of the sheet a little bit here and there. Clean off my stamp, and you know what? Since I've already got the stamp out, I'm going to go directly from one to the other, and then back again when I switch ink pads, or switch. Okay, so this one's black on this one. Let's follow a similar theme. Blurred a little, didn't it? I wasn't paying attention. That's alright, I don't mind. Okay. Alright, so there's that one. Put you back. And let's go to the next one. There we go. I'll start with the purple first. purple pad is really juicy. Pretty. Awful pretty. Okay, so to the black. So I'll do similar. Just for the sake of making it easier for myself. Okay, so there's that guy. Let's get this next one in. Oh, I love these feathers. They're so pretty. So pretty. Purple one first. So I'm going to put this one, there we go. I'll do that, I guess. Stop thinking about it so much and just do it. The Blue Jays are out in force this morning. Okay, got one more stamp. I still might go back in, but let's get this in there first. Okay, purple. It's a little taller. I'm just going to do this. Right there is fine. Let's see, where else can I slip this one in? Maybe up here? Yeah, like half on the page, half off the page. Okay, and so put there and there. Let's go to the black. And let's do that one up here. And so that I don't waste it, let's put the little piece here. Whoop. I should have done that with the purple, but that's okay. So what I am going to do is, I might go back to this little guy because he's a little smaller. I can fit him in here and there. I'm going to add a little more him. About right there. A little right there. And a little right there. Just filling in. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead and fill in this guy. Where can I put one here? Try to follow suit, one there. Oops, that didn't show up as good. And then one coming in from up there. Yeah, good enough. All right. Excellent. Okay, so I want those to dry a little. Cool. All right. Put you guys on pause for a second. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to ink around the edges of this one. Let's try this purple. So I use one of the lids to my old glue stick for a dauber holder, a blender holder, or whatever. It works. I really like this color. It's awful pretty. I really want to soak it really good. There we go. There. I think that'll do it. Oh, it's a shame that blurred right there. I'll have to see if there's something I can do about that at some point. Maybe I can go in with a fine tip marker and at least make it look a little more presentable. I think I will use... it doesn't matter. Yep, here's the black one. So I will ink this one as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the edges square. So I found a quote. I saw one this morning when I was scrolling around on Instagram. One from apparently Oprah Winfrey, but I really liked it, and I thought it went well with the idea of what I want to do with this journal. So I printed it out onto some coffee dyed paper, and let's see. The quote is, "Know what sparks the light in you, then use that light to illuminate the world." So that I'm going to tear out and put in here. Night Owl, that's what I'm going to call this journal. Actually, you know what? I really want to ink this up too. So I'm going to use a little of this purple just to kind of maybe distress it a little bit. There it goes. Oh, I like that. And yeah, I'll do the outside edge too. In the purple because it's pretty dark. I was thinking of actually making that a little thicker so it'll be elevated from the page. So maybe I'll take a piece of this. Is that wide enough? Not quite. And then I'll just cut it out to fit. I wonder if I'll be able to do that without making a complete mess. Or maybe I'll just add a little bit more of this and I'll just double it up. It'll be easier to cut. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Well, let's move these aside. And make this a little easier to work with. Don't need that. Okay, right here. Yes. Okay. So let's see, how shall I glue it? Let's do art glitter glue. Stick that on there. I have an idea developing as I'm doing this. Here I go, changing my mind. Let's hope that it works out. Let's put that down real good. Just want to give it some dimension, so I'm thinking I might cut it, oops, excuse me, just slightly larger. Than what it currently is, and then I'll ink it again. You know, I don't even care if it's along the same lines. It can be slightly wonky. Yeah, and I'm going to ink it again. Did give it a little more heft. Ooh, I like that double line around it too. It's nice. Will that be thick enough? You know what, if I want it to be taller, I think we'll leave it like that. Let's see how that looks. Alright, so let's get this plan coming together here. So that feels like it's almost dry, but I think I'm going to start with the outside anyways. I want to get the fabric on. So I'll move some stuff aside. Yeah, let's see, you can see most of it. Okay, alright. So, we're gonna fabric tack this into place. Let's get that fabric out. Here we go. That pile, my goodness, it's gonna fall over on me and I'm gonna get buried alive. Alright. Okay, lots of string, lots of string. Okay. So I need a piece. That's, of course, too short. So let's think this way. And honestly, I don't care if it overhangs a little. I think that would be fun. Okay, there's that. So, right, I've got that width. Nice. And then, let's see, I just want it to, oops. Just want it to overhang just a little. Let's get a good look and see what it's going to look like before I start gluing everything down. Let's see. So let's get this up here so you guys can see it. Right. Okay. And then there should be another little piece up here. There it is. So this little piece, and then this guy, and I think I might ink around that owl too. There we go. I wonder if I flip that around, if it would. No, not going to hide that any better. Okay. We'll just go with the plan. So basically, there's that. I'm going to go around the outside edge too. I think the dark purple or black. Maybe I'll just do black. But so this is going to be the cover. Oops. And then let's bring this down. And oh, there's going to be the name. Oh, how pretty. So, question is, should I put more fabric around that as well? I think it would look nice. It would help outline it a little bit, I think. Oops. I'll put you on pause. Okay, so I don't hope you guys can't tell, but I've had so many interruptions today. I'm going to try to finish up this cover. So I think I did a little bit more off camera, but I would like to get this on the spine. So let's see about that. Let's see, how about some fabric fix? Ooh, that kind of spilled over, didn't it? Seen it do that a few times. Interesting. Go. All right, so try to keep this all on camera. And I hope the lighting is okay. It's after dark. I don't usually film after dark, but because this has been taking so long today, this is going to be like 4 or 5 segments I'm going to have to learn to splice together to get a full video, or maybe a two-parter, but I'm hoping to do it all in one. Okay, there's that. Maybe I can smooth it out a little. I don't know. Somebody else do that. I thought, yeah, it might not be a bad idea. Just want a little overhang on both sides. Looks about right. This is the front. Yeah, there we go. There. So we'll get that center down first. And now, get this, that string out of the way. And let's go get this part. Okay. Oh, just realized I got all this black all over my hands, sorry. I'm just loading up the wood stove. There. So let's get this last side. And then we'll hit the inside. Come on. There we go. A little bit on both the cover and the fabric, hopefully ensure that I get it stuck down good. All right. Okay. There. Get that out of the way. All right. Sure that this stretches over good. Excellent. There. Just what I wanted. All right. And, oh, I should have cut 2 pieces and I didn't. So let's do another piece then for the inside. So that's the right length already. So let's go from here to here. And keep this on. There we go. Lots of strings. Oh, come on, there we go. Wow, lots of strings. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm thinking we're just a little bit on each side. Let's go ahead and do this again. And here we go. Glue down. I guess I can go a little farther than there, so I know it's going to need to. Okay. Well, maybe I'll use the silicone brush to maybe smooth it out just a little. I'm really hoping I can get this all into one video that's not too long. Let's see. Yeah, that side. Okay, let's see. More strings. And I'll put a little, just a little more glue here and there. This corner. See along here. Oh, definitely this corner. And right there. Not too bad. Alright, I think that will do for now. Alright. There, now I got all the packaging covered. This will work. Okay, so now this is what's going to go inside the cover. There we go, like that. It's going to go outside the cover, on the outside front. But I think I'm going to just do a tiny bit of inking around around my owl with, let's see, yes, the same color here. That one, I think, what is that? Dusty Concord. That's right. Let's see if it makes, oh yeah, I like that. That works good. There, yeah. Excellent. Okay. You know what? Little spot there. There. Okay. So get that out of the way. And I also need to make room for a piece of cloth. Let's see if I'm going to put you there. I do like, where did my, there it is. I was debating on putting the black material also behind that, just so that, I don't know, let's cut a piece and just see what it looks like. So, I just want it to barely poke out. So, let's see. Cut it right there. And then let's do it again. Right there. All right. So, let's get rid of the strings. Straighten out that fabric a little. There, I got some nice frayed edges. Let's see. Is that going to be acceptable? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think that'll work. Cool. I still think I'm going to end up going around the outside with a black, I think. But let's just do this for now. Yeah. Okay, so first things first, let's attach this guy. Still in screen? Yes, I am. Excellent. Okay. So this is where I want it. I want to make sure that it doesn't move. So I think I'm going to do this part first. Keep it straight. There we go. Excellent. And then all the way around. Okay. Really haven't used a lot of fabric yet in my journals, so this is a little new. I mean, I've used lace and things like that, but this is kind of a first, a few firsts with this journal. Okay. Let's see. Now I know I'm gluing this down, but I'm also going to be punching some holes and securing it all the way through the journal. Fingers crossed, that is the plan. So let's go ahead and at least get it into place first. And I'll glue all the way around. Glue all the way around just in case it doesn't work out. And there's that. Hold that down for a second and hopefully it'll catch. Okay, let's get these guys positioned. Okay, I like that. So, I'll just take a note of where it's at. Yeah, that'll work. What a dry one. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. And then we got this guy. And I am using Fabri-Tac for this whole bit just because, I don't know, I feel like it will hold better. There, cutie. Alright, so I'm going to leave that. It's already wanting to come up a little on the edges, but that's alright. Like I said, we're going to I'm going to do some, oh, you know what? I completely forgot I was going to punch some of the holes in advance. Oh, you know what? I got an alternative. I got an idea. All right, that's all right. We'll make it work. Make it work. Okay, and let's see. Let's move that. Okay, you can still see. Excellent. So if I put this here, I'll do the same thing. Do this side first. Oops. Get it nailed down. Okay. Tip of this is getting a little bit gloppy. Let's see. I have to get that cleaned up here. Woof. Does remind me an awful lot of the cold version of a hot glue gun. Let's see. Is that still? Make sure I don't need to push or pull it anywhere. Yeah, that works. Okay. Get this last bit. I'm actually tempted to use hot glue for this guy. I'm really want to make sure it sticks down. I might do that and just put this aside and do that. Let me. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that for now. Let's see, I need to punch holes. I need to line up. You know what? I'm gonna move this aside and just glue this on for now. My glue book here. Yeah, we're gonna use the glue stick. I like to use the cap to hold things down because fingers get so gluey anyways. It just helps just a little bit not get quite so gluey. At least that fast. That's centered. I think so. Excellent. It turned out pretty. All right, so I know that I am going to want holes punched. Let's see if I can find that little case. Oh, here it is. Ta-da! So, this has got some little tools here. Set that aside. Let's see, what is that? I wonder if that's the same as one of these. It looks like it's about the same hole size as that. I did punch a hole. Oh, it is. It's the same. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this guy, crocodile, and I'm going to do all four corners. Try really hard to get them looking like they're supposed to be in their same place. It already looks off. That's okay. Should have measured first, but that's okay. This is just for me anyways, and this is kind of my first round. First time ever playing with this stuff, so I'm not gonna stress out over it. So the reason I did that is because I need to mark where I'm gonna be poking a hole here. I'll do it this way because I need these to line up. Yeah, I can see the hole. I think I can. Okay, yep, that's it right there. Alright, so you'll have to excuse, I think I hit my head on the camera. I hope everything's okay. Yep. Excuse the noise, but I'm going to, I don't have a big bite, so I definitely have to use this. Because I need to go all the way through. Not yet. I think so. One more. Yep. Okay. And do it again. Oh, I know that's shaking this. Oops. Tearing the place up. That's alright. This is temporary. Once this is done, the shaking will stop. And hopefully nothing else will fall over. Although everything is shifting. Next time I'll do this off camera. Let's see, almost there. I don't know if you guys can hear all the stuff falling on my desk. Oh my goodness. And let's push you back over. Oh, get you before you fall over. Let's see, this one's not quite through. Ready? And... yes, I think that's through. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So, well, that was exciting. Whoops. Little pieces and stuff away. Alright. So, the idea then is to use these little guys. Here, let's get these guys. Whoops. I haven't figured out yet which size I'm going to need to get, but basically it's a little, I don't know if you can see. Move that there. There we go. Yeah, so it'll look like a brad on both sides. So it's just like a little post or a stud. But this is going to go to the inside. Yep, in the same spot. And I'm not going to glue this to the back cover. So what's going to happen is it's going to end up being, oh, I think my camera shifted. Oh, it did quite a bit. Alrighty. Is that better? Okay. So that once that's in place, I can use it as a almost like a belly band. So I can tuck stuff behind it. So now the question is, which size do I end up using? So if I put that through there, is that going to actually come through and connect with that? And I think it will. So, yeah, that might Let me grab the little bit bigger one and see. And then, so I'm going to do this off camera so I'm not shaking you guys all up. I'm just going to pause it, and once I get that done, I will unpause it and we will continue. Okay, so I've got those in. I'll show you what that looks like. And then the other side. And now it is, it ended up a little crooked, but I can now tuck stuff in there. So the last thing is, I did decide to use the hot glue gun on this part up here. So let's do that. Woohoo, hot, hot. Okay. See if I can be quick enough to do this without my hot glue. Oops. Drying too fast. Get those corners. That side, and wish me luck. Did I do it right? Ooh, hot, hot. There we go. Okay, I think it worked. Maybe a little glue showing there. Not too worried about that. Always go in and pick it off later with some tweezers. Or ink it so you can't tell. Let's see, yeah, there's one little spot there that, it's alright, I can fix that. Alright, so I've got this part done. And I think I'm going to leave it this for now. I don't mind the edge being a little raggedy. Still deciding if how I'm gonna ink it or not. I am gonna do, I guess it's Midori style. I'm gonna put 3 signatures, and I'm gonna punch some holes and put eyelets in and get some elastic. I don't have any elastic right now, but I will have some by the next time I see you guys. So I hope this wasn't too crazy. I'll get a close up of this guy here. With the pausing and the stopping and starting. But thanks for joining me. And you guys have a lovely evening. Good night.